that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Bailey. And here's the ball. Ekuban. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. And a chance! He's delivered all right! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And that has left him in a heap. Elinawi. Now it's Dovbik. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold on play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Dovbik. Now, what about a counter-attack? For a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Elinawi. Now it's Bailey. Great vision. Kone. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Dybala short. Halfway through, so back it can he finish? Oh, that's a foul. It's a decision of the referee. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked at it. Nicked it back properly.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Dybala. And here's Dovbik.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys out front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And here's Dybala. Tries to pass it through. Now it's crossed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Malinovsky. That'll be a throw. Gamoso getting on for a third of the way through the game. Good running, strong and purposeful. The most accurate pass. Ekuban given the lift of his goal. He might be in here! Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Gets into some space. Oh, what a slide! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Header comes in! Oh, not the best of headers.
I think It's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Now it's Dybala, and they win it back again. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ekuban. Now it's Dybala.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Nawi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And he welcomes it in. And there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Cristante. Nawi. To Cristante. He's being urged to shoot. He's on it. He's having a shot! That's a half-decent try. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Angelino. And now they can spring out of defence. Malinovsky. Ekuban. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. There could be trouble here. Dovbyk! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Played back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hermoso, Mancini, to Cristante, Hermoso, and it's Dybala. Spread neatly. Dovbik. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vitinha. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Malinovsky. Now it's Malinovsky.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Now it's Malinovsky. Lofted in. That's a decent clearance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's forced to go back. Pass somewhat off target. Bailey. Angelino. Dovbik. No, that's been intercepted.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's an imaginative pass. It's not an especially good pass, that. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And here's Dovbik. Now it's Bailey. And the shot! In he goes again. Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Numero 8. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 31.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.